I was so impressed by the results after just even 1 week that I had to come back and have my neck done. I had a lot of sun damage on my neck. This is 2 weeks later. The wrinkles have disappeared. The skin is amazing, and I'm so glad that I came back to have it done.
I did the treatment 2 weeks ago, and I noticed right away that my skin was much finer.
The treatment was not painful at all. It's like you just feel a little bit of hot, and it's very comfortable.
I was so surprised when I had the treatment that it did not involve a pain element.
I don't think anybody has to be scared about this.
The downtime was a breeze. I really didn't know what to expect, if it was going to be painful. I really didn't have any idea, and I was amazed. I was just amazed that it 1 week later and my skin is totally different.
What I liked about this one was that the process of healing was exactly on the timing that she explained and I read. She said second day, it'll be like red and purple. Then third day, it'll look like you burn. Fourth day, you're gonna start healing. Fifth day, you're fine. And fifth day, I was perfect.
She explained you exactly, step by step, what is going to happen, and happen. That's exactly what she said at the time that she said happen.
I had given her a date that I would be traveling, and she assured me that I would be fine and healed and ready to go, and I am better than expected. So my vacation was in 3 weeks. It's been 2 weeks, and I couldn't be happier.
And as I understand it, this procedure is only going to continue to get better and better as time goes on. Very, very happy with the result, and I would recommend it to anyone.
It's the gift that keeps giving. So I was told that it's going to take about 3 to 6 months to really show the full improvement, but I can honestly say that I'm happy right now with 2 weeks.
I'm so thrilled, again, with the results, and I really have to give her the credit for her professionalism and just really taking care of me in a wonderful way.
Angela with NeckLiftAZ, and I'm your personal consultant. There's so many treatments out there, there's so many things that you can do, and sometimes it can get a little hectic. What's right for me? So that's where I come in to be able to customize something for you. We specialize in 3 treatments. We have the non-surgical neck lift that's got rave reviews. I'd love for you to take a look at our before and afters on the website. We also have, you can do the treatments on your face, the skin tightening on your face, and if you need to select certain areas because those are the areas we're targeting, we can also do that. We have the blood PRP, which is one of my favorites. It's using your own DNA to rebuild cells in your face, and we can actually target specific areas. So I'd love to assist you with what you need. So please contact me and we'll work something out that's perfect for you.
In May, and we did that fabulous PSR?
Yeah, the skin tightening?
Yes.
And what was it like for you?
It was terrific. And I must say, many moons ago, I had tried Thermage, and I was pleased with the results. Yes, I was. And then I tried alt therapy, and also that was an improvement on Thermage. But this was the best I'd ever tried. It was really good. I couldn't be more happy with the results. Well, first of all, my face was dewy. It was just dewy and fresh. And then, and this year I turned 50 and all my friends turned 50, so I went to a lot of 50th birthday parties, and everybody was saying how great my skin looked.
6 weeks after a vampire, and you came in and said that how are you feeling about it?
Love it. I absolutely love it. All of my clients ask me, what are you doing? You look so rested. And yesterday I went and saw a friend of mine at the hospital, and she says, oh my gosh, you look so beautiful. What have you done? And I told them, I shared my story about my vampire facelift.
Oh,
and
that's
they loved it. They absolutely loved it. Yes, they'd say, wow, what did you do?
It's been a couple of years.
Couple years, yes. Thank you very much. Yes. Okay, so 6 weeks ago we did the skin tightening with the PSR3.
Yes, and it's wonderful. Well, I noticed right away
the tightening through my eye area. And just overall the lifting a little bit, and I know through time it's going to get better too, so I'm excited to see what's going to happen later.
And we did your neck.
And we did my neck, which is already tightening, and not to mention the texture of my skin is just amazing.
And you're an esthetician.
And I'm an
you
esthetician.
Have a skincare.
Only because I have a lot of melanin in my skin too, and then not only that, as you told me, it brought out all my sun damage. So I was really spotted through here.
You were very spotted.
Yes.
I have a picture of that.
Yes. And then we used that lightening cream, which was fabulous. By the way, that is probably the best cream that I've used so far to lighten. I've never found anything over the counter that's going to work like that. It didn't break you out. It lightened everything that it needed to, and it was almost immediate. Like what I saw from one night to the next, when I woke up in the morning, it was already lighter. Within a week, it was almost gone. I wish I would have done this treatment 5 years ago, and I love it. I'll do it again if I have to.
Who was referred years ago, 2-3 years ago, from a friend who referred a friend who referred a friend, and just the difference in you now from the few treatments that we've done, actually.
Yeah.
It has been what? Do you notice a difference?
Oh my gosh, a huge difference, Kelly. Like, I'm looking forward to doing it again. It's been such a change.
We did Botox, we did a chemical peel, we did precancerous lesion treatment on your chest.
We've done vampire in the eyes.
And then we did vampire in your eyes when you went to Disneyland.
Yep.
And did you notice a difference with that?
Yes.
Vampire in the eyes.
Oh, for sure. Like, I am definitely talking to you about getting another treatment done.
That was 2 years ago.
That was 2 years ago.
So we did the heat shrinking. We did the portrait, and we burned off your face.
Yes, that's what I say. Right, burn my face off.
and it has been like what since that?
Oh my gosh, my skin feels smooth. It definitely got lifting to, especially I was complaining that things were hanging here, and that's definitely changed. And so the next treatment will be vampire and more of the heat around my eyes because I was so pleased with it.
Oh yeah, you turned from the way you looked to Julia Roberts.
It's a good day, right?
We just did some Botox, so you got a few welts. And then you're doing your neck next.
Yes, the neck next too. Like, stay on top of it. Whatever Kelly does, I sign up for.
You're an esthetician.
Yes, and a laser tech.
So what made you choose this one?
I chose this one, medical benefits, or the actual benefits with the skin remodeling at the dermal level, which is what I'm looking for, because that's going to build my collagen and elastin over time. It's not even going to be, and it's also like getting a chemical peel, which is going to peel away
on the surface.
Top layers of my skin. But I am going to, over the months, get the thermal remodeling and build that collagen and elastin and skin tightening, which is what I'm looking for. Yes, it's scientifically, and the technology behind it makes 100% sense to me, and I know it's going to work.
So it's the heating at the deeper levels that you know that this technology will do, and do it safely. Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah, that's what I like about it too, because it's not a radio frequency wave or a laser to damage cells.
Right.
It's just pure heat, really simple.
And that's what I like, because and also the effect that because of the nitrogen or whatever, I'm going to get that chemical peel, so I'm going to get that fresh new skin within 5 days, and then months down the line I'm still going to see results.
Awesome. Similar to Paula's before, you feel like you have this lax, and this is going to pull up.
That's what I want to pull up, and then some of it.
Yeah, this is going to come back and pull up because it has such a great tightening effect through here.
That's what I'm looking for.
I've been getting comments, and they are, what are you doing? What did you do to your face? Did you get Botox? And I'm like, no, I got PSR3, and they're like, they just can't believe my face. It looks amazing. I got my moisture back. It looks creamy.
We did the PSR3, and especially through here.
Right. Well, I had a bite mark, and it was pretty apparent. You could really see it. And after the treatment, you can't even see it anymore. I love it.
So you're happy with that?
Definitely happy.
And what was the treatment like for you then?
It was simple. I didn't feel anything. It was It was very quick.
And you've been talking to other people about doing the skin tightening, telling them that it'll be safe, it really won't hurt, you're not going to scar, you won't have any bad damage from it.
And your skin's glowing afterwards. It looks marvelous.
Thank you. Another Vampira treatment. And this is your second Vampira, correct?
Correct.
And we just injected because of the tear troughing that you experienced there. And then just to fill in a little bit through there to get some tissue and pull up along your cheekbone. And you had this done before and you liked it?
Loved it. Loved it.
And I've treated you for about...
I've known you for about 8 years.
Thank you. And what is the most important part about the Vampira for you?
It's pretty much instant, without any downtime for me personally. But it's worth it even if there was downtime, because it's just an amazing treatment.
Okay, so we're going to talk about the PRP.
Okay.
And we just did Vampira. Has it been 2 years that we've been working together?
I think it's going on 3. I love it. This is my 3rd time. It lasts and it looks natural, and I can really see the results. It doesn't hurt that much. Everybody asks, well, does it hurt? Well, no, it doesn't hurt. It's just the same as having Botox.
Right, okay.
But I love the outcome.
And then so we just did all your upper lip and your nasolabial folds and really what was in here, because what bothered you about all of this area?
The wrinkles. And it looks saggy.
And then how soon before you see results?
Probably about 2 weeks, and the results last.
Okay, so we were talking about your neck, and you were telling me how being 75, you're quite happy
Almost.
with it. Oh, oops, sorry. So last March we did your neck.
Yes.
And we just did your lower jowls
Yes.
and your chin to
Yes.
bring up your skin
Yes.
through here and give you a little lift over there.
Yes.
But you tell me what you like about your neck.
Well, it's not all crinkly. And I can still wear the jewelry, and it doesn't, you know how sometimes when you put jewelry on, it accentuates all your wrinkles. And now I can still wear the jewelry, and it doesn't stand out so much.
You are very happy
Oh, yeah.
about your neck.
Oh, yeah.
And just look
Yeah.
straight ahead. So you're really pleased that you had that done last year.
Yes.
It wasn't that bad. I went out to dinner 2 days later, so that was all right, right? It was, red and painful like a bad sunburn. That was all right. And then it started peeling, and I looked like a snake, so I hid for a couple of days. But I could really tell how it was smooth. I went out to dinner 2 days after I had the treatment. She goes, "Oh my God." Luckily, the restaurant was dark, but we got in here. And then I went out with her a week later, and she was like, "Oh my God, this is so good. You look so good. Your skin looks so tight." And it's only been not even 2 weeks since I had it done, so it's...
And she's also a nurse.
And she's a nurse and an esthetician, and she says, give me her name and number, I'm going. So.
And then you have a few gentlemen that want to have it done also.
Yeah, they were like, they knew me before and afterwards too, and they're like, "Oh my God, I can see such a difference, not even in 2 weeks."
Contacted me because we did your procedure almost 2 years ago.
Yes. At the time, I knew that I had really deep wrinkles, frown lines in between my eyes, and I noticed that I have a family history of really big jowls, and so I noticed that I was starting to get them no matter how much weight I lost, and that seemed to make it worse. And so I just wanted something to lift without actually saying. I didn't figure a facelift would work just because I was younger, and I was afraid of the surgical procedure. So I was looking at something to lift and tighten the face.
Now here it is, almost 2 years later.
Yeah.
Tell me what your process was. Tell me what your results were like. Tell me what your thoughts were afterwards.
It took about a month to 2 months before I really started seeing some tightening. But then by Christmas, 6 months in, huge difference. I no longer had lines here. My lines across the top were like almost completely gone. And I didn't have these jowls anymore. They were like really nice and tight, and my face was. People told me that I looked like I had really healthy skin.
Yeah.
And really shiny, and I couldn't believe it. I was excited.
You liked it.
I did. I loved it.
And you liked it because you got results,
Yes.
and it wasn't surgery.
Yes, definitely.
No matter what you do, the aging process is going to start again. So every 2 years approximately, somebody's going to want to just touch up so we can sustain what we're doing.
Yeah, and you know, it hasn't been. I just started noticing that I wanted that fresh look again for myself, and so I feel good about me.
Yeah, inside out. Yeah, I agree.
So you were looking at other procedures, like what you were going to do.
Yes, I started researching different laser procedures, and I was a little skeptical only because I didn't know what they would do to my skin, and I knew how easy this one was and how it made it. There was no downtime. I went to work the next day. I even flew across the country a few days later. I was okay. You know, I noticed the peeling, which was no big deal, but after it like sloughed off after I was washing, it was just like new skin under there. I had it done on a Sunday, and I went back to work on Monday. Tuesday I started noticing the sloughing. Thursday I flew out, and it was completely gone by then. Yeah.
So almost less than a week.
Less than a week. Yeah.
Awesome.
Thank you.